say early intervention, and what do we call early intervention? When does a child come to you? If a child comes to you within the first 2 years of his life, and if the child is seen to and given the right kind of habilitation, he's going to have fantastic outcomes. Yeah, if all and other conditions are okay. But if a child, because you're catering to the critical window, yeah, and language and speech is developed, the neural pathways are open, and that's how important it becomes for us to give language and meaningful language at this point in time, for him to develop good, clear spoken language. But if a child comes later, whether it's 4 years or 6 years, work will be done, but the outcomes aren't going to be as good as the one who's come in early, before 2 years. But work doesn't stop. So all and everything will be done for the child. Everything will be worked on. Spoken language will be not that clear, will not be that clear for a child who's older. But we don't forget that it's not about only spoken language. So expectations of the parents have to be very clear, very realistic. Nothing is going to be normal. What we call as normal, what everyone's perspective of normal is. We'd like our children to be exceptional and not just normal. We want them to be what they are supposed to be. And in terms, if they're deaf, then they have to be listeners and speakers and be able to carry on their lives the best way they can. So the therapist is there, but the parent also has to work very hard in getting the child to listen up, working on the receptive language and the expressive language. Clarity of speech comes in.